Welcome back. Pure Food is the latest cookbook from Christine Cushing. We're pleased to have you in the real life kitchen.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure.
Now, some wonderful food in the book. What are we going to be preparing today?
Today, lovely for winter, fall, is a parsnip, red pepper, and Brussels sprouts. I want to get people back into Brussels sprouts. I think they have a bad rap.
Well, you know, though, most vegetables, I got to say, we all are guilty of this. You were raised with, you have to have your vegetables. There's a side thing. They're steamed or boiled, and they're just a side thing.
You're right.
The necessary evil, if you want. But they can be a great main dish.
They can, and in addition, so many people are vegetarians now, and I think it's so great to know that you have to have a vegetable with every meal. It's not just about the meat and potatoes, because potatoes, not really vegetables. It's a starch.
No, that's true.
Okay, so the whole idea of the Pure Food is starting with great ingredients. And again, this is so simple, this dish. These are parsnips. So what I did here was I took 2 parsnips and peeled them and sliced them up. So these were roasted for about 15 minutes, just until they're almost tender.
Anything
so these are
on
still
them?
from a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And then look at this, smell this.
Okay.
Savory.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that great?
Fresh
And then
herbs.
sage, fresh herbs, so easy to find. I sort of just hack them up or break them with my hands, throw them in. I think I always like to have a little bit of cracked black pepper. You'd be amazed how much flavor a fresh pepper mill will add to your food. Just doing that alone.
Beats the shaker.
It totally beats the shaker. I like that tagline. Okay, so once these are half roasted, my oven is on at 375.
Right.
I'm gonna add, look how much color already a couple of red peppers will add to this. Red peppers loaded with vitamin C, by the way.
And loaded with flavor.
And loaded with flavor. And then the poor little Brussels sprout. Like,
I
look how
love Brussels
cute they are.
sprouts.
They are. And a good little trick is to just, I've cut them in half, just trim the tops, and these are what we call blanched. So you put them into a pot of rolling boiling water, a little bit of salt, maybe for 2 minutes. So they keep this great green color, but it also helps to make them slightly less bitter. You know how they can have that sort of, I don't like Brussels sprouts flavor? That's a good little trick. So they're gonna go now in to meet the parsnips, and they're gonna be tossed around.
All right. Little vegetable party.
Okay, a little vegetable party.
Okay.
And if you can pass me the olive oil just a little bit more.
All right.
Happens to be my Greekness. It all depends. Although I do recipe books, cookbooks, it's ironic because I rarely follow recipes. So it's in the book for everybody at home, but
Right.
for me, I just sort of wing it. And
Almonds.
some almonds.
I love that.
Again, this would be wonderful for a vegetarian because it's adding a little bit of protein. Almonds have lots of fiber.
And good oils.
Really good oils. This is great for you. And it also does the thing that I love in food. It creates texture. So this dish is, look at how colorful it is, A. And then you have all those great nutrients, but you have a great textural contrast, which makes it, I think, very exciting.
You know what else I like? It's easy.
It's totally easy.
It's easy to do.
And you know what? If you have friends over, or if you're trying to do something really nice on a weekend, I mean, this is really about a half an hour cooking. But you can make this in advance. You can totally make it in advance. You can serve it room temperature. It's very flexible.
Okay, if you have done it in advance, so is reheating an option too?
Absolutely, you can totally reheat it. You just want to heat it maybe for 5 minutes so you don't overcook it.
Right.
So you want to show us
Are
what
you ready? This is really lovely.
I mean, it's such a gorgeous dish for fall or winter, and it really says, I think, you know, I care about my family, I care about my friends, but I think the whole idea of Pure Food too is putting a little extra love into something, but reaping the rewards. It's so not labor intense, but when you look at it, you say, wow.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the whole point.
Well, it looks
Shall we?
delicious.
Shall
Oh,
we?
Shall we?
I think we shall.
Wow.
I'm going to go for the Brussels.
So am I.
Okay.
I too. Very good. That's nice.
It's totally great.
Just one of the great recipes we'll find in your book.
Absolutely. Pure Food. ChristineCushing.com. People can go to if they want to have more information about the book.
Well, thanks for joining us, and we can have some more.